Hey, what's up, guys? Get these coals lit. Again, my favorite part. So today, gonna do just an old classic tradition for me: chicken leg quarters. Something simple, something cheap, but good memories and grilling some chicken leg quarters. Alright guys, so I got the chicken all seasoned up. For sake of time, I just seasoned it off camera. I used Killer Hog's barbecue rub, seasoned it generously on both sides. The back side first, patted it in. Now we're just waiting. Rocky's waiting. Say hi to Rocky. Rocky! Waiting for our coals to get ready. I'm going to spread these out, put some more black coals on there for flavor, probably a piece of wood. And then it's time to rock and roll. Alright, so I got my coals set up, spread my coals out, added a little bit more black coals. Again, I think that provides a little bit of flavor. Put a piece of mesquite wood in there. I'm going to start cooking the chicken over here, offset heat. Alright, there we go. Got them grouped in tight. Gonna go ahead and close the lid down and let this nice and slow cook begin to start up. I'm a firm believer that chicken should be cooked slow. That's just my way. You can let me know what you think, what you do differently. So for me, these chicken leg quarters, when I was a kid, I remember the smell of the charcoal on a Sunday afternoon. I always loved that smell. And my dad cooking just a big old bag of chicken leg quarters on a grill that he had built himself. This is the best grill that you can get. And so I grew up, I became an adult, and I inherited that same grill. And I'd go to the store and get a big old bag of Matchlight, because believe it or not, when I first started barbecuing, I didn't even have the sense to know how to use lighter fluid. So I just threw the whole bag of Matchlight in the grill, a big old bag too, and just light the whole damn bag, just light the bag. I had the slightest idea what the fuck I was doing. And when they all turned white, I'd throw my chicken on there and grill it. And you know, when you got a good grill like that, even an amateur like I was way back then, still made really good barbecue. Anyhow, we'll check back in a little while. I'm going to sit here, listen to some music, watch the smoke roll, probably throw the ball around with Rocky. Alright guys, we're rocking out here at about 375 degrees. It's been probably, I don't know, 25-30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead at this time and let these cook for just a little bit, maybe 10-15 minutes over here on direct heat. I don't want them to burn, and they will burn quickly because that chicken fat drips down and then it starts to flare up. So move them back and forth. We're going to put them over here for about probably 15 minutes, and then likely flip them over, and it's already flaring up. That gives it wonderful. Might have to go get a spray bottle to keep this tempered down. Check back in. Alright guys, it's been about 10-15 minutes, something like that. So I never did have to spritz this down. I closed the vent a little bit, and that kept it under control. Scott, look at that. That is not a, it's kind of what you want. To a certain degree. So, being this looks fairly well, I'm going to let it cook right here where it is for probably another 10 or 15 minutes. And then move it over here to continue to cook a little slower. So, as I've stated, in previous videos. Grilling here in South Florida. Grilling here in South Florida, the outside temperature, our humidity changes so much that you have to gauge how you cook based on that. So right now there's like a little bit of moisture in the air. It feels really good outside, and that's actually going to make this fire cook a little bit slower. So if you are a Yankee that's not used to barbecuing in South Florida, and you come down and visit, and you're like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. That's what's going on. So I'm going to let that cook there for another 10-15 minutes, get that nice brown color on it, and then we'll move it over and let it slow cook probably till the sun goes down. Apologize about my little stand there falling over. So I did end up keeping that camcorder, and I also did end up learning how to upload the videos with it. I plug it into I got a little device. I put the SD card in there and plug it into my phone, and then I can upload it to my phone. So I'm not using the camcorder right now because I got to play with it and figure out how to use it. It's just, say what you will about smartphones, but you don't have to be smart at all to do shit on a smartphone, and I'm proof of that. If anything is, So we're going to let that cook there for about another 10 minutes on top of that flame, give it that nice little sear, and move it over and let it cook through and get all juicy on the inside. We'll check back in a little bit. Rocky's over there chewing on his blanket, or he'd say hello. He might be the one knocked my damn tripod over. I don't know. Might have been the wind. All right, guys. Look at that beautiful smoke there. All right. So let's take a little bit of a close-up look at our chicken here. Again, it's been probably 10 or 15 minutes. So what we're going to do right now, just go ahead, spritz them a little bit here with our apple cider vinegar. Yeah, it's got a nice color. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, see good. Juice is dripping already. We'll go ahead and set them over here. As I've stated many times, you want chicken to cook slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Now that we've got the color and, the browning and everything, we kind of get a little crazy and just lump them all together. Build that chicken pyramid. Let them kind of cook in their own juices. So, let's see here. So what we're going to do is we are going to let our chicken kind of chill here a little bit in our chicken pyramid. Let this continue to do what it's doing. I'm going to lift this grate up, flip this piece of wood over, stir these coals up. You know what? I'll do that right now, and just hold on a second. Alright, so I flipped that piece of wood over, which is going to make it smoke a little more, and then I added some more black coals. I'm going to go ahead and move this grate back over here. Excuse me. Let's see. Old pair of tongs work really good for moving. Excuse me. Sorry guys for letting the camera wander. Old pair of tongs work really well for letting your or moving your grates around, moving coals around, doing all kinds of things like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to let our chick see all that smoke. Ken's rule: smoke equals flavor. What is Gordon Ramsay? Boy, I love that guy. You know, I know his claim to fame is being a little bit of a dickhead, but he's a great chef. And he says his mother told him, no color, no flavor. Well, let's take one more look at this. Oh, guys, we got some color there. Yeah, we got some color. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and open up this vent a little bit because temperatures are starting to cool down. We want a little bit more airflow in there. It's nice and got a little crisp South Florida coolness in the air. Rocky's over there chewing on shit. You probably can't see him. Alright. Check back in a little bit. It's going to sit there and smoke like, look at that smoke. It's going to smoke like that until we meet again. Alright guys, we're at 425 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and put these little bits of chicken on this fire. We're going to do a little bit of grilling. Alright, so those of you that aren't familiar with grilling, this is a scenario that we face a lot. A lot of us barbecue men face this. So the fire is burning really hot over here. Not so hot over here. This is where the grilling part comes in. We don't want these to burn. The last thing any barbecue man wants to happen is for his food to burn. So we're going to move these inside. Now, I apologize, guys, because this video is going to get a little bit lengthy here. However, if you're trying to learn how to barbecue, then what you gotta see. So these pieces that were burning a little bit hotter just a second ago, we're going to place more on the outside so they don't cook so hot. Now what you see happening over here is these pieces are burning a little bit hotter. Now the food cannot, the chicken, whatever you're cooking, cannot extend such a high heat for a long period of time. So common sense says where this is burning really hot at, let's go ahead and get the results of that. Plus, let's not make sure that, we ruin it. Now, what you cannot see, through your camera lens is that chicken is soft. It's soft. It's soft. It may look done. It's not done. Ken's cooking channel is not all about, it's about teaching. Also, you see that? That's the fat from the chicken. So, you got your skin on the outside of the chicken, provides a lot of fat. Now, that's what you want to cook slowly. You want your fat to cook slowly because it'll burn quick. Like bacon, it'll fry right up. We don't want that. We don't want no fucking bacon. Not when we're cooking chicken. We don't. Alright. Let's let this rest here for a little bit. We still got some time on the sun going down. We're going to let that rest over here away from that hot ass flame. Rocky is doing what he does best and laying his balls in the sand. Got me a little more firewood. Makes my son roll. Threw it over the fence. Thank you. Alright. We'll check back in. This is going to sit here and chill for a little bit. Alright guys, so it's getting dark. Coals have all turned to ash. We got some nice color on our chicken. I ate a piece because I was a little bit hungry. So I ate a little bit of it and we did. It's not there. It's not there. This is the reason why I say that chicken has to cook slow. I'm thinking what I may do, not sure entirely, I may put a pan of water over here just to moderate some humidity in here. This chicken's got to cook slow. It's got to cook slow because the taste of the inside of the meat, that is the part that really sells the chicken. The juices have to do what they're going to do completely, and that takes a slow cook. You cannot rush that. It's got to be slow. So we've got some beautiful color on our chicken. We've got a nice hot fire over here. That's all well and good. I could throw this chicken back over there and sear the shit out of it, but that's not going to do anything for the flavor of the inside of this meat. So the only thing that can be done to produce the best flavor that we're going to get from this chicken is to place a pan of water over here. We're going to use our cast iron skillet. I've decided we're going to put that over there, and what that's going to do, we're going to put that cast iron skillet with a little bit of water, and what that's going to do is going to provide some humidity in here, and that humidity and that water is going to steam and move around in here, and it's going to provide a lot of moisture to this chicken to let it cook to get to the point that it needs to be at. Chicken needs to cook slowly. To get the full flavor of chicken, it has to cook slowly. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a little bit longer than what I had anticipated. The sun is going down. I got my light strung up. Alright, so just hang on a second. Let me show you what we got. Alright guys, I'm no scientist. I'm no physicist. I can't explain to you why this works, but I can tell you that it does. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this pan of water here over our flame, and that's going to sit there, and it's going to put some humidity in this grill, and some sort of result. What that's going to do is it's going to make this chicken begin to just tenderize and cook and get that full flavor out of the meat that you want to get. It's almost like he's camera shy. You know what I mean? Like he knows you're looking at him or something. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. We're going to let that just relax for a little while. The best way to get the full flavor out of your chicken is you got to let it cook slow, and that's exactly what we are going to do. There's no reason for me to rush this. I've eaten me a piece already. I'm good. You know, I don't need to hurry up. I've got no party to supply with food. So we're just going to let this relax and cook to perfection. You guys, let me know what you think. Alright guys, we're going to cut this video short because, well, whatever. What I'm going to do, you know what, we ain't going to cut short. I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave this chicken. Let me explain to you how we cook right here, okay? I'm going to leave this chicken just cooking just like it is. My daughter called me. She is 26 years old. I am not a young man. You may have put that together. And said she's got a ticket for me to go to the monster truck show. So I'm going to go watch the monster trucks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this goddamn chicken sitting right here. And I'm going to come back in just a little bit and get it off of here. And you're going to see that it's going to be not only good, but it's going to be goddamn fantastic. Alright. Alright guys, came back from the monster show. Got chicken been sitting here chilling for a little while. Looks pretty good. So that's the beauty of just having that pan of water there, which we didn't even use that much water. We didn't even use that much water. It probably went down a quarter of an inch. So, there's a chicken. That's some good chicken right there. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and break it all up like that. Break it all up. Yeah, that's some good chicken right there. That's good. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. Alright, so the chicken looks really good. That's what you want right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you want. Mouth is watering. Boy, I can't wait to get a hold of that. All right. Where you going? Guys, let me know what you think. Have a good day.